Hey, what's up everybody? Mustang Mike back again. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have my 2001 Ford Excursion tow vehicle that I use, and I'm going to try to do a base on it. Just trying to figure out how much horsepower it makes without putting it on a dyno. I do have a Dragy that I'll be using for this test. So I know I looked up online. Curb weight on this truck is 7,190 pounds. Give or take a little bit because of the rot from all the New England winters here. But it should be pretty close in that area. It's got a full tank of gas, which is 44 gallons in this truck. And there it is. Nothing really pretty to look at. 2001 Ford Excursion, 6.8 liter V10. I bought the truck a few months back from one of my friends. His father had passed away. It was his father's truck. I got the truck. It was in pretty poor shape, but I only paid $2,000 for it. Going just about right through it. Still needs a couple little odds and ends, but I had a brand new 2021 F350 with a 6.2 liter that I gotten rid of because my plan was originally to get a diesel pusher motorhome, and I'm putting that off for another year because I bought my new Mustang and just life happens. So this is what I have for now for my tow vehicle. And with everything needs a little bit more horsepower, so I'm doing a baseline, and I plan on putting a turbo system on this truck, 5-6 pounds of boost, just to give it wake it up a little bit with towing. So here we are in the cockpit of this fine automobile, sporting 150,399 miles on the odometer. This truck is all stock except for a K&N drop-in filter, and it does have, I put an SET tuner in it. I had a problem with this truck since the day I got it with it pinging. I put a SET tuner in it. I run 93 octane fuel. I put an 87 octane tow tune in it, and it cleared up the ping. The truck runs excellent now. Still runs smooth for a truck that's 21 years old. So I'm gonna go down to Mexico, make a little test hit on my Dragy. We'll see what this pig runs. Alright, so I made two back-to-back hits. First one was a 1744. I'm just leaving the truck in drive and just letting it do its thing. And then the second was a 1738. So now I'm going to go home and try to figure out the horsepower through the horsepower calculator by quarter mile time, weight, and I believe it asks for gear ratio. So we'll see what it says. So this is the horsepower calculator I'll be using. You can find it on Google, Wallace Racing, ET mile per hour, and horsepower calculator. And I know this isn't going to be exact, but I'm just looking for a rough idea. Just something I'm going to use this for every test, just to make sure that everything stays consistent. I'll also use the same spot in Mexico to try to keep everything the same on that also. So 1738, truck weighs 7,190. Let's calculate it. So showing 270 horsepower. These trucks are rated for 310 horsepower from the factory. So, I mean, with the filter and a tune, might be pretty close. So that's it. That's my initial test. I'm going to be starting to gather up some parts to do this swap. I'm going to upgrade the fuel system, put a 340 in-tank pump, then start looking for just an intercooler. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like I said, I'm just trying to gain a little bit of horsepower for towing. Like I said, 5-6 pounds of boost. Hopefully it'll make 350, 400 horse to the tire through that calculator when I do some more testing. I'm going to be having my son-in-law, Fab Matt, Matthew Perry. You can find him on Instagram and Facebook under Fab Matt. He's a phenomenal fabricator. Check out some of his work. Hopefully he can do this with his eyes closed, get this system done for me, and we'll go from there. See you guys. Thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.